facilities from Butte County. California wants to prevent further spread of coronavirus in prisons. The state plans to release nearly 17,000 inmates. Action News Now reporter Anna Torrea is live in Redding, where she spoke with law enforcement about this early release proposal.
Well, local police here in Shasta County tell me they're concerned about inmates being back out on the streets, and I spoke with them today, and they tell me they expect crime to go up. By the end of this month, the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation expects to release about 8,000 inmates, and this has law enforcement in Shasta County concerned.
They're dumping a bunch of the prisoners out of the prisons and into our communities. We don't have the jail capacity for it. We don't have the resources for it.
Anderson Police Chief Michael Johnson tells me he expects to see crime rise back up here in Shasta County.
You release, let's say, a chronic burglar or a thief who's nonviolent by nature, but back into your community, it's going to have profound impacts for you.
CDCR says inmates qualified for release include inmates who are serving either 180 to 365 days or less, currently not serving time for domestic violence or violent crime, and cannot be registered as a sex offender.
They consider their original offense of what they're in there for, and that gives them points towards maybe being a nonviolent offender.
Action News Now reached out to CDCR. In a statement, the department says, quote, "We take these decisions very seriously and remain steadfastly committed to working with our law enforcement and community-based partners to address their concerns and work through this public health emergency together." The state gives counties a list of which inmates will be released. Now, this not only has local law enforcement concerned, but also community members.
And we need to keep our eyes open for that. We need to stay on top of that, not call the police for every second, for everything, but we need to keep our eyes open and assist them and think as a community as helping the police.
But some people say if the prison cannot protect inmates from COVID-19, they should be released.
You know, we don't have enough space for everybody. That's why it's spreading. The disease is spreading around them.
But Chief Johnson says while he understands releasing prisoners is to help protect jail staff, he does not agree with the decision.
An influx of more criminals on top of the ones we just got being released in our community, and we don't have the capacity to deal with them. It's difficult. It's frustrating.
Because there is a lack of jail space and resources in Shasta County. Well, CDCR says by reducing the prison population, it will help lessen the impacts for hospitals that are caring for prison patients. Reporting live in Redding, Anna Torrea, Action News Now, coverage you can count on.